Caitlin Clark, Indiana Fever receive big free agency news ahead of WNBA season. The Indiana Fever are navigating a crucial offseason, and with the WNBA free agency signing window opening on Saturday, the opportunity to strengthen their roster heading into the new season is essential. After falling short in their first postseason appearance since 2016 during Caitlin Clark's rookie year, the Fever are looking to make significant moves. With former Fever star Stephanie White now leading as head coach, excitement is building for the upcoming season. After securing Clark's backcourt partner, Kelsey Mitchell, for the long term, the Fever made another impactful move on Friday in free agency by bringing back a familiar face. Indiana reached an agreement with former Fever star and three-time WNBA champion Natasha Howard. A two-time All-Star and former Defensive Player of the Year, Howard returns to the organization that originally drafted her. Howard spent 2 seasons with the Fever, and over her 11-year career, she's also played for the Minnesota Lynx, Seattle Storm, New York Liberty, and most recently, the Dallas Wings. She's coming off a standout season. Last season, Howard posted a career-high 17.6 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 2.9 assists per game. She started 26 of the 27 games she played in, and despite being 32 years old, she still has plenty to offer. Her veteran presence will be invaluable for the Fever, especially given their status as one of the youngest teams in the WNBA. Along with rising stars like Caitlin Clark and forward Aliyah Boston, Howard's leadership will help guide a talented yet youthful roster. Caitlin Clark's set to return to the court in Carver Hockey Arena with the Fever. The Indiana Fever will travel to Caitlin Clark's old stomping ground for a preseason game this season. Caitlin Clark will probably never have to pay for a ticket or a game in Iowa City for the rest of her life, especially at the University of Iowa. Clark made a name for herself in the 4 years she was in an Iowa Hockey's uniform, setting not just program records, but NCAA records and breaking down barriers in women's sports. After being selected as the No. 1 overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft by the Indiana Fever, Clark didn't have to travel too far from home to play at the next level. Many Iowa fans became new Indiana Fever fans last year watching Clark win WNBA Rookie of the Year and lead her team to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Not only do fans have Clark's second season with the Fever to look forward to, they now will have the opportunity to see their former star back at home in Carver Hockey Arena. The Indiana Fever announced they are set to play one of their preseason games against the Brazilian national team in Carver Hockey Arena. Clark, of course, had made her return to her home arena before since she graduated, but only as a fan. Now she will return to the court that dons a No. 22 from the spot she set the all-time women's basketball leading scorer record. Not only will Clark be welcomed back by the Indiana Fever fans she has garnered in the last year, but she will also receive the warmest of welcomes from the Iowa faithful, a group of fans that helped sell game after game while Clark played for the Hockeys and helped set record ticket sales. So mark your calendars, Iowa fans, on May 4, 2025, Clark will make her return to Carver Hockey Arena. And while she may be wearing a different uniform, she will be playing where it all started, home of the Iowa Hockeys. Fever sign a franchise great as team continues to build around Caitlin Clark. The Indiana Fever added another piece to continue building around 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year Caitlin Clark. ESPN's Alexa Filippou reported Friday that Indiana signed two-time All-Star forward Natasha Howard in free agency. Howard, 33, returns to the franchise that selected her with the No. 5 pick in the 2014 WNBA draft.